Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Time for a story. Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Story time.
Time for a story.
Time for a story.
Dave Armstrong presents Storytime with me, Rocksteady.
Hi, okay, so there's this little girl, and her name was Molly Clementine, we're gonna call her. And she didn't have a lot of friends, you know, kind of a homebody, stayed at home a lot. But there's this neighbor girl of hers that always had friends coming over. This girl had all the greatest things, right? So Molly Clementine's mom noticed that Molly wasn't, you know, didn't have a lot of friends, so she thought maybe she'd approach the neighbor girl's mom and set up like a play date, and maybe, you know, they could become friends. So Molly Clementine's mom did that and went to Molly and said, "Hey Molly, you have a friend, you guys are going to hang out. So she's going to meet you at the big rock, and you guys can go and venture into the woods and find things and pick flowers, whatever, right?" So Molly goes to the big rock, and she waits, and she waits, and she waits, and this little girl never showed up. You know, she was really sad, so she started venturing through the woods a little bit, pick flowers by herself. You know, she didn't really mind, because, you know, Molly's like that. So she goes down, she's by the water, and there's the little girl that's supposed to meet up with her at the rock. So what happened to that little girl, the great creator, the girl that was down at the water, she was really obsessed with herself. And she was down there looking at her beauty in the water. So the great creator came and took that girl's face away. And the story is also a lesson in learning. It means that it's not all about you. Yeah, you gotta think about other people. And beauty's only skin deep. And that's my story.
Thank you.
That was great.
Thank you.